everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. The people behind me are very important. We're gonna go fight them in just a moment. Anyways, last time, it was basically an episode of More Create Researcher, blah. So we did a little bit of running around looking for cool mobs. We beat up a few more supermassive slimes, so now we only need 9 more of those. And currently we could make one, which is something. I have the full new automation system currently still running back at the base. Because that took a while to set up yesterday. It took learning some new create stuff, setting up conveyor belts to do stuff automatically. But we have it going. It looks awful, but it technically is automated, and we just need to fill it up with slime balls. But that's basically the recap. We automated the slime ball processing and we fought a couple supermassive slimes. Between episodes, I've been doing a little bit of running around in this desert. Basically, we need to find a Shizu, because as soon as we find a Shizu, we essentially get Raphael back, which is very important. Raphael is tied to all of the other ultimate skills from BTR. Or not all of them, but like half of the ultimate skills in BTR need Raphael, and for everything else is just super handy. So I'm looking for a Shizu. As soon as we find her, we get that back. I did not find her. What I did find was a Fulgen. Fulgen. How do you pronounce it? Gen or Gen? I could see it going either way. That's kind of important. Is this going to count as the last Fulgen we need to get Spearhead back? I think it is. But also, technically speaking, we could just straight up use Chosen One to make him our pet and to make him our tame, and then from there, we would also just get Spearhead back. How do I want to do this? I think just killing him will be enough to get us the skill. So I'm going to. Ooh, do I just do it? I could. It would be very simple. I think this will get us Spearhead for free. It in fact got us Spearhead for free, which means that now with the combined efforts of Chosen One and Spearhead, we can insta-tame anything and then steal all of its skills. So the whole plan that someone gave me to drop a Sphinx into the void to try and get its skills that way is no longer necessary, because I can just do that. Spearhead and Chosen One paired together is like an insanely good pair. So, yeah, we have Engorger and Spearhead. Very nice. Now we can go ahead and do this and use Reaper at the same time. How big are we? Aha! We're a block and a half tall. That's about what I was expecting. I'm fine with this. Honestly, I'd be fine if we were the normal Reaper height all the time. But now we get the boost from all the extra damage Engorger can give us, while having the built-in 50%, I think, dodge chance with Reaper. Actually, it might be 75% when it's mastered. Either that or it's 25 then 50. 25 then 50 or 50 and then 75? 50 then 75. Okay, so that's very nice. And then I think technically Engorger, I could just be in this mode forever actually, in which case I am normal height, but I'm rocking all of the boost from Engorger plus the boost from Reaper without any of the side effects that come with being too tall. Yeah, I'm a fan of this pairing. Like, this is very nice. We should go hunt a Minotaur too. If we can find a Minotaur, then we can just get Fighter back for free as well. Because otherwise, Fighter requires us to do what again? Oh. Just kill the Ender Dragon? I guess I did not, I guess I didn't respawn and kill it yet. Kill a Minotaur or kill a dragon? It basically runs into whichever one I find first is No, we should kill the dragon. If we kill the dragon, we get the skill without the EP cost. So that's pretty simple. And I think fighter's a pretty decent skill to get. So you should probably do that. Anyways, I'm just going to do a little bit more of a Shizu hunt for right now. We're back into the thing where I'm recording late at night. And then this is probably just going to get slapped onto the beginning of the next episode. So, if something else interesting happens tonight, you'll see it. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. So not super important, but kind of funny. Oh, I guess I already have body armor. I was going to try and steal it off of that spider. But it took so long to find the last Fulgen we needed. And now we have this friend right here. I also found a Shogo a moment ago, which we don't need any skills off of you, so I guess you're just going to get beaten up. I don't remember if we ate one of you with Infinite Reaper before, so we're going to do that. I think we did, but just in case. And then we're going to go, actually, I guess we're going to steal Fulgen. Because repeatable Berserker, thanks. But Reaper can go back onto the, like, dodge chance now. I don't know if we're going to do one more run after this one's done. Basically, it depends on if there's enough ultimates we haven't seen, and if I think they're cool enough. I think we're probably going to end after True Hero, but there's technically still a chance I might continue on afterwards. I haven't fully decided yet. Anyways, a whole bunch of Fulgen soldiers as well, because we need to kill off a bunch of you. I still need to go ahead and actually make a, I still want to go ahead and make a recipe for actually spawning these things in using the, whatever it's called, the, like the spawn fluid bucket thing I made for villagers. I want to make one for the Foremost soldiers too, and I keep forgetting to. Words were hard. I was completely failing at that. But yeah, this was like 10 minutes later. I'm still just running around. I found a Shogo and I found another Fulgen. Still captured? Still captured. Cool, you get to hang out in there. Anyways, I think I'll just see ya around again. If I keep finding otherworlders, I'm gonna keep coming back. But, ooh, metal slime. Hold on. Go away. Now, where'd the metal slime go? I doubt the metal slime lost a fight there. Like, I highly doubt that. It's just gone? It must have moved. It either moved away so quickly that I could not follow it, or it somehow died. The metal slimes are really powerful, so I doubt it just died. Technically speaking, it is a possibility. Oh well. Anyways, another little test here. We're gonna try this. I just in case. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a recent change, but slime cores apparently no longer work on wild slimes. Apparently they did at some point. But since we're right here anyways, this is a perfect slime candidate. 10 of these go into you. Then we grab out this thing. I'm not in cheat mode yet. And we grab out this thing. And we grab out this thing too. Boop, boop. There we go. So that, in turn, makes so we only need 9 more. Okay, they do stack if they're active. Only need... Is it 9? No, 8 more supermassive slimes. We basically already have 1 more. We just need a couple more slime cores, and then we'll have that. And then I probably have enough for at least 1 more, if not 2, going through the grinder. Maybe even 3. I don't know entirely. I'll have to go double check pretty soon. But yeah, I thought that was a little funny recap. Like, no Fulgens, need 1 more. Finally find one, and then we get 2 together, because of course we did. Anyways, there is a new Hinata, by the way. Like, wherever it says Hinata/Desert Village, if I keep going up here, and in fact, if I go... Probably by the time I reach that river, if not like here, we should get her boss bar. I'm fairly certain that's the Hinata. That's where I defeated the first Hinata we fought. And now there's a new one to take her place. Because of course there is. She's, for some reason, one of the most common Otherworlders. Despite the fact that she is supposed to be the rarest mob in the game. I don't understand it. Anyways, once again, I'll see you if we find something else cool tonight. But who knows at this point. I was just going to do that one little clip, but now we've done two. Okay, game. Traveler is going to be very nice to pick up. Again, not really what I'm looking for, but fine. Have it your way. I'll take it. Also, once again, same night, still wasn't really ready to keep coming back to do all this. Maybe I should be. Maybe I shouldn't just be doing tiny little clips here or there, because apparently the game just keeps deciding that I'm going to be recording big chunks. Ooh, actually, Fire Dragon, we need to beat you up real quick, because I want to steal your flame resistances and whatnot. No, get back here. What is this dragon doing? I forgot to go over to Chosen One, although Chosen One doesn't really work with dragons anyways, so I could have named it and then killed it. Like, that's the smart thing to do. Oh, well, I'll just go find more dragons at some point. Anyways, Traveler, very important skill to get. It's a very nice one. It makes just moving around so much faster. So I'll eventually start working on mastering that. I did actually already master Engorger. Pretty simple, just turn it on and then start spam clicking the little teleport attack. But yeah, I think we're good. It's messed up the Fire Dragon, but we have Traveler. Yeah, cool. Anyways, let's go sleep. And let's go check the whole situation with the slime cores while we're right here. I have the fall damage reduction on, but I'm going to land in the water anyway, so that doesn't matter. I still get scared by stuff like that, despite the fact that I am very hard to kill. Okay, all the slime ran through. We have 22 more slime cores, which basically means we have 3. It's basically 10 per. But whenever you kill a supermassive slime, you get one of the slime cores back. So, in essence, this is actually 31 even. Because, like, first one would bring us back up to get rid of 10. But then give one back. Get rid of 10, but then we'll give one back. Yeah. So we can do 3 more supermassive slimes. I'll have to do a little bit more hunting for slime balls, but we're basically there. And I can do the rest pretty much no problem. But, yeah. Also, did I go over what I learned about slimes in video? I don't remember. Apparently, whenever these spawn in, whenever a slime spawns, there's a random chance it will be a merger slime. The only way to tell is if you try pushing them together and they fuse or not. So, yeah, apparently some of these slimes will just randomly fuse and some of them won't. I found like an official statement on the mod Discord that said this. I don't know, I wish it was a bit more clear, like it should be on the wiki, instead of going hunting through everything. And I wish there was a way to tell other than just, oh, they didn't fuse, or yes, they did fuse when pushed together. Because this way we have to try literally every slime against literally every other slime. It's a bit... yeah. It's a bit, yeah. I don't know the better words. Anyways, unyielding our way back over to the desert. And I'm just back at this again. Okay, I'm back. Different day. I just randomly decided to open up the statistics real quick. And something about the fact that distance fallen is now pretty significantly higher than everything else besides flown is pretty funny to me. Like, just randomly open this up, and you've fallen 151 kilometers. That is a silly high number for fall damage, and I understand why it's that high, but it still gave me a little laugh. Anyways, different day. That last little clip there, where I basically jumped off the server right after it. And boy, am I glad that I did, because some stuff happened between now and then. Basically, I've just in world. It's basically just clearing out inventory and grabbing the extra slime cores. But outside of world, we've had a couple of updates. So this is pretty exciting. So, technically speaking, there are now 2 new add-ons in the world. Annie's Tensura add-on, it adds in the dragon race, and it adds in an angel race. And I think it adds a couple other little things too, but I don't quite remember what. And then we also have the Tensura Angels add-on. I added it because I thought it was required, and it might be required, but I'm not sure entirely. Because the quest log has changed. Yeah, this thing finally updated. I've been waiting for this thing for a while. So some of these screens are still more or less the same, like the frequently asked questions hasn't changed. Races we'll go over in a second. This thing has changed. I think there's a couple new things, like the layout's different. Plus, all of these things now actually give you a thing. Like, instead of just saying like, oh, you can do this for this, they now give rewards. And I'm not sure if that's an actual change to the thing, or if that's just because I'm technically using a different version of the quest logs. Because basically before, I've been using the standalone updated thing. It lets you get to unique skills, but other than that, it's basically just a wiki thing. This new version is the version from the Akashic Records of Tensura mod pack server. Basically, the standalone version hasn't updated yet, but you can just go ahead and download the server mod pack and steal the quest log from there. That's basically what I've done for now. So this thing has some extra things, like it's got Freedom Association stuff, like quest missions. I'm assuming... Huh. The Freerans aren't auto-killing things anymore. Interesting. But, yeah, basically it has those, like, quest log things. That we can't actually do anything with these. There's, I'm assuming, like, it's special named mobs, and if you beat the named mobs, you complete the quest. Like, that's a server-based thing. Honestly, it would be kind of cool. I think it's a public server. At some point, I might just pop on there to, like, see what it is, because it seems like it could be pretty cool. Anyways, there's that, so we can't really showcase that stuff. Then we now have Mule Miles Finances, which basically has a market, and you can spend the currency for ores, or summoning mobs, or, yeah, like, there's Tempest Serpent spawn eggs, Enderman spawn eggs, Evokers, you can buy character rerolls and potions. That's pretty cool. Coin exchange to change between coins, trophy exchange to change in trophies for coins. We don't have the trophy things, I'm assuming that's another thing. You can gamble, like you can give up a gold coin to try and get a stellar gold coin. Which, I didn't even know these existed. Huh? If you... Oh, I read that wrong. I thought that was 100% chance to get a stellar coin back, but no, I just read that wrong. Then you can buy, if you give up 10 gold coins, you can master body double. Then there's extra shop things in here, like an emerald block for villagers. Killing 100 direwolves will get you a Ranga summon. You can summon orcs, you can summon all of this stuff. Basically, there's a lot of cool things. We can basically buy a bunch of the important stuff. A couple of things here, no idea what those are about. But, that's just some of the extra stuff we can take a look at later. Let's take a look at what's actually different, shall we? So, quests. This has been added on to include the stuff from BTR Ultima, so now we can see the new elf evolutions, we can see the new human evolutions, we can see the new demon evolutions. All of that stuff's from BTR, including Serpent Slime, Serpent Zinnia, and all the Kitsune stuff. All of that's BTR. The Angel stuff, this is either Annie's add-on or the Angel add-on. I'm not entirely sure which one adds this, or which one this is. I think there's technically, like, merged together slightly or something. I don't know the exact specifics. Then Annie's also adds the dragon thing. I was basically just going to say, oh, we don't really need... I was just going to originally say, oh, there's just stuff in here we can't do with the quest log because we don't have the right add-ons. But I figured, why do that when I can just add the add-ons themselves? So I guess there's new stuff to see there. Whether or not we're actually going to see it before we end off, I'm not sure. Oops, that was the wrong button. I hope I didn't kill those chickens. No, they're fine. I just put the chickens in a pit so we didn't end up killing... So we could have the things back. Teleport. Teleport. There we go. I just want to go sleep real quick, because most of the other missions, I got body armor. That was actually armor sources. I think I called it night spiders before. So, races, there's some new stuff there, but it's not unchanged. Resistances, the layout is different, but it's all the same. Same with intrinsics, commons, and extras, more or less. Ooh, actually, hold on, there's new stuff in here. So, time manipulation, this is a new thing. I don't remember if this is mysticism or BTR, but we can see how to get this now. 3 million EP, we're probably going to get that. Master it for time domination. Master all of them and a bunch of EP for space-time, and that gets dominated as well. Some of the new, like, light dominations and whatnot, I'm assuming are in here somewheres. Those are the transforms. Hockey. Where is something that looks like it could be light domination? I feel like it should be in here. Ultra Instinct, copy from Tempest Starwolf. Water, weather, wind, fire, black flame, and black lightning. Interesting. I guess light and dark domination aren't on this list, despite the fact that this was updated to include all that stuff. Oh, interesting. But kind of the less important stuff that we're going to be going over is now we can see ultimates. And we can see how to get them. So, bunch of MP, Master Oppressor, Gravity, all that for opposition. Master Musician and a bunch of MP. Master Observer, a bunch of MP. Amaterasu we've seen. Hades, we still need Poison and Corrosion for. Eugenist, Beelzebub, Lord of Gluttony. This is one we want to get our hands on, but we still need Merciless. Which, how are we going to get Merciless? Does Raphael notice this skill can only be obtained by one person by multiplayer? Predating and copying will not work. Does this specifically say how you, how it works for giving Merciless? Like, do I just need all the souls? Why did I just stop flying there? That's somewhat scary, actually. Does this not? Maybe I have to go look to see in actual Merciless itself's thing, because it's not listed there. But yeah, so much stuff to go over. Like, so much. Like, you can see the God class ultimate of the Void God Azathoth. You need all of that stuff. Does that say 50,000 souls or Hero Egg? Cool, we can just do that. Yeah, there's a lot to go over. Summoning. Interesting. The summon hound dog thing is there, but not the summon thing from down there. Anyways, uniques look different, and there's new ones in here. So, utilities. Most of these are the same. Oh, I have to start over for getting Degenerate? That's silly. Why is that the only one that actually restarted? Oh, I guess Great Sage restarted too. You need to have Ruler of Monsters. The King has arrived. I think I completed that achievement somehow, but I'm not entirely sure what it was. Actually, no, that is to make a supermassive slime. I was looking at it before. Basically, they cut down the number of bookshelves, but made you need to get achievements too for Great Sage. Traveler's the same. Manufacturer, a stack of anvils, a stack of crafting tables, and a stack of furnaces. This is a new one from the BTR Ultimate updates. It lets you do the alteration as if it was Raphael. Then it has synthesis and it has... This is kind of a midway point between Degenerate and Great Sage, it looks like. Like, it has some of the abilities of Raphael, but other than that, it works like Degenerate. That's kind of cool. Then we have Analyst, which we could probably go do real quick. Get a strong netherite sword and a bunch of the spyglass achievements, and you get this skill. Thought acceleration, all of creation. Okay, this unlocks all schematics. So basically, Shuna's things kind of together work a bit like Raphael. Dreamer. This is another cool one. This is another new one. Oh, okay, so... Some of the BTR new ones don't actually have repeatable quests for them. That's good to know. But Dreamer, Remote Getaway. We could probably do this pretty simply. We're missing a handful of totems, but remote getaways just go to the end, right? I think so, so we could get that one real quick. There's so much to go over, so much new stuff. Time letter, get every flower and a whole bunch of Hippoctave flowers too. That's going to be some work, but technically possible. Seeker, visit every dimension and get a bunch of things. Do I need to enter a new Charybdis cave? Or will one we've already been to work too? That's a good question. So much to go over. So many new things. Nothing new on this page. Offensive. Crasher, there's a new one. That's just a bunch of redstone stuff. Maybe possible. We might be able to do that already, but it's going to take some work. Merciless. Okay, it doesn't say how many souls I need to get Merciless anywheres, but it has been changed to now just get as strong as you can and get a bunch of nether stars. Maybe easier. Tempter, we could just do right now if we wanted to. Bunch of diamonds, bunch of emeralds, and kill 5 Charybdises. So many no skills, and we can actually do a lot of them right now, which is kind of cool. Then there's a new one here, Sentient Being. This is based off of a non-canon Tensura character, I think, like from the mobile game. But again, we could just get one more Wither Skull and just get this skill instantly. So we're pretty close to a lot of these new ones. It's just going to take a little bit of work. So that's pretty exciting. Probably going to try and get a handful of those pretty soon. I think that's basically it for stuff I want to go over. Like, I already spent quite a while going over just that stuff. Anyways, let's go check. Do we have any extra slime cores? I think the answer is no. I didn't really have many. How much slime to put in? Nope, we're good. Anyways, are there any of those new skills we want to get right now before heading off for another Shizu hunt? Which ones could we get right now? Tempter, just kill a bunch of Charybdises. This one, go gather a Wither Skull. Crasher. How much is that? That's... Okay, that's simple enough. Just smelt up some of our stone. Piston, that's 2048 of iron and of redstone. 40... Ooh, that's so much redstone. We have a lot, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch more redstone for that, I think. Like, if I were to turn all of these into redstone stacks, it's not even 1,000. Like, we're nowhere close on redstone. We're probably there on iron, but... so Tempter's out of it for right now. Or, not Tempter, Crasher, blah. I mean, Sentient Being wouldn't be too difficult. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do. Actually, hold on. There was something I was looking at before, and I want to see if I can't find it again. Was it ReZero? Oh, yes, here we go. Summons. So basically, there's things in here to summon bosses, like kill a bunch of orcs, summon an orc lord, kill a bunch of orcs, summon an orc disaster. That's actually considerably nicer. Just always kill 500 orcs. Don't really want to kill... don't really want to turn a lord into a disaster. It kind of takes a while. This one I kind of want to get. That won't be too difficult. Then you can summon all of these by killing a bunch of their predecessors. But we want to look at this. If we give up a marionette heart and a bunch of high-quality crystals, we can choose a spawn egg for one of the otherworlders. Otherwise, it's a pure magisteel ingot and a bunch of the mediums to get a random one. I think there was a way to buy a marionette heart, isn't there? The crazy Purot mask, an empty core, and a pure magisteel ingot. That is simple, but that means we're going to need to get the schematic again, and I don't think we have it on this run. But, hold on. We can just get a hold of Analyst, can't we? Like, we were looking at that list. We either wait until we get Degenerate, which we need Shizu for, and we would be doing that to try and get Shizu, blah. But if we just look at this, Analyst gives us all of creation, right? This is the one? Yeah, unlocks all schematics. What do we need? A maxed out enchanted netherite sword, and just grab a spyglass and look at all of those. We can do that pretty simply. We can just resummon the Ender Dragon real quick. Or that, and then these two we can just do in an instant. I guess that's what we're going to be working on for right now. And then we're going to try and get a marionette heart, and then from there use the marionette heart to get a spawn egg for Shizu. Or we could try and get our hands on two, get one for Shinryusei, which will also get us Wrath. Okay, I think that's the goal. So I already have Researcher on this run, I just haven't used it. So we can go ahead and do this and this to get the sword. And I just need to make sure I have the right enchantments. Researcher is not on a bar, so go ahead and just do this and Researcher. Let's see. It was Looting 3. Then that's the only one I remember. What else was it? Looting 3 and basically all of the strongest ones. Sharp 5, Unbreaking, Fire Aspect, Knockback. Cool. Basically all the sword effects. So go in here. Oops, that was the wrong skill. Fire Aspect 2. Sharpness 3 isn't enough, but it's a start. And I'm sure I have other books in here. Let me try and find this real quick. I have a feeling I can probably do it right now. It's just a question of having the right books. I might end up having to make more. There's that. Actually, I don't need this knockback book, but that. Yeah, this is just gonna take me a moment. I think that's it. Looting 3, Fire Aspect 2, Sharpness 5. Basically put it in with books, put it back in with books over and over again. Unbreaking 2 currently, but I now have a book with Unbreaking 2, so go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to need to remove Mending, or at least I don't need Mending on there, so I will remove it. And with that, that should be that covered, right? Cool. Now we just need to go track down the different mobs we need to view with Spyglass. Still have one of these on me. Sleep through the night. Parrots, no problem. Going to get a Ghast, again, no problem. Basically, just need to make sure I have the things needed to re-summon the Ender Dragon. So, I don't remember what they're called, so I can't just look them up. Okay. 4 of these. So, 7, 18, 7, 14, 21, 28 glass. 4 gas tiers, 4 Eyes of Enders. Okay, got that, and Eyes of Enders I've always got on me. Cool, so I just need a little bit more glass, which is pretty simple. I have Flame Domination, so just breaking glass will get it. And then from there, it's just going to be a question of going to hunt them down. So parrots, easy enough. Oh, I forgot to actually be on Flame Manipulation. 1. How much am I missing? Yeah. This is only going to take a moment to just melt up all of this. And then I'm going to go hunt down the parrot and go hunt down the ghast, because those will be the easiest thing. I'll probably be back with you when we're fighting the dragon. It dawned on me as I was about to resummon the dragon that I am currently in my backup body without my armor and good sword. So that was almost a bit of a mistake. Not that I think the Ender Dragon could kill us, but the Behenders are actually kind of scary. So almost did a little bit of an oopsies. Also, is that a good slime candidate? I think this is a good slime candidate. Yes, in fact it is. Subdue. 1, 2, da-da-da-da. I should also double check. It did not get rid of our progress on this, did it? Cool. No. I am curious if they fixed the whole thing where these supermassive slimes don't count. Did it count? Okay, no it didn't. Cool, so we can just go ahead and do the whole supermassive slime we have been doing regularly. Come on. I forgot to enter cheat mode. There's that and that and that. grab out the core. So actually, I don't actually need the master cell at all, even. So just remember to toss away one of these cores, and I got a little bit extra slime, but that's fine. Anyways, now that we're actually in the right body, and I'm a bit more confident in that, head back home, and use this thing, because I actually was already in the end. Portal. That would only cost a single experience point, it's fine. Interestingly enough, I have to turn back on gravity domination, because I did some dimension hopping. And I think there's actually going to be an extra achievement because we refight the Ender Dragon, if I remember correctly. Deal with Behenders. Behenders are just going to be a bit annoying. And I actually have Icicle on this set, so I can just use this. So... it's like this, and this gets us 4 of these. And refighting the Ender Dragon, it's gonna be no problem. Okay, that works. I thought I was gonna have to go get the stuff to make one more of him because I messed up this bit slightly. Anyways, this is just gonna take a moment. Can we one-shot the Ender Dragon? I think no, because we're not fully evolved, but it's probably not that far off. And come on. Come on, we're almost there. And then this should actually... Yes, thank you for yelling. This should actually instantly get us a hold of that... of Analyst, there we go. Do I have to care about the crystals? No, I one-shot the Ender Dragon. And that instantly gave us back Fighter, too. I kind of forgot we were going... I forgot what extra skill we were going to get, but it's very nice to get. Thank you. Are you still alive? There we go. That was interesting. Like, I think I killed it too fast. The animation's kind of broke. Might as well get the dragon essence. Don't... Where is it? Did it not drop? Aha, it spawns up. No, seriously, where's the dragon essence? Isn't it always supposed to drop one? Did it just decide no this time? It kind of looks like it just decided no this time. Oh well, anyways, don't really care about it that much. We have plenty. Go back home. And now let's actually check out Analyst, shall we? We've seen Fighter before. That's not the exciting part. You can have your sword back. So, that was the wrong button. Go back to the bar with Researcher and replace it. Where is it? Actually, do I have to turn it in? Utility. I have to turn in Analyst. Cool. So, this is going to give us spatial and gravity damage, abnormal conditions, spatial, gravity resistance, and gravity time manipulations. Okay, we just get some of the important... We just get time manipulation for free? Okay. And resistances that we wouldn't have otherwise. That's pretty cool. So, just acquire it. There we go. Law manipulation. True passive slash is toggled. We ignore magic jamming. We treat nullifications as resistances and ignore resistances. Ignore dodges and crit chance. And we can just straight up fly. Cool. All very cool. Thought acceleration and chant annulment. Ooh, any magic, not just mastered. That's always a nice change. All of creation. Immediately unlock all schematics. Mode 1. Okay, it has analytical appraisal. That will just fail. Why does it say mode 1? It acts like there's 2 modes. I don't know. Anyways, just put it on real quick. Oh, it's a nice pink. Analyze your enemies and prowl of your allies. Able to move faster than the average being, casting powerful magic instantly. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. It doesn't have another mode. It looks like it just has the one. But yeah, that looks like a very nice passive skill actually. But we need the crazy Pierrot mask, which is to say a yellow dye and a black dye. And we were doing this for let's look at this again just to make sure I'm remembering right. Ray 0. This needs a marionette heart. Marionette heart is the crazy pure mask. Elemental core, pure magisteel ingot. Cool. Yeah, we can make all that. Just need to grab out a pure magisteel ingot and smelt some of this ore into... It's low magisteel I need, I think. Let me go ahead and make the elemental core. I don't remember exactly how this goes. Okay, that's what it was. A low magisteel with low crystals, and then it's to get the magic stone, and then the magic stone with medium to get the core. Cool. So all we're missing now is this mask, which, wow, pressing every round button. 2 clay, easy. I think I have yellow flowers and black dye, or at least I have ink sacs. Not as many as I thought. And a dandelion. And do I have any unfinished clay, or do I just have to break up a piece? I know, obviously I have clay. It drops like crazy from those things. The Cecilias. Cool. So with this gets us this, and this gets us this, and that gets us this. We could very simply just do all of that again. A clown troop quest complete. Cool. Is that everything we need? I think it is. That, and that gets us a marionette heart. And we can repeat this thing as much as we want. And then from there, go back to summons. And then we just trade in the marionette heart and a bunch of high quality magic crystals. Which again, I have plenty of. These things drop from basically everything. This is our first time actually seeing a marionette heart. I think it might be, and we're immediately turning it into something else. So like that and like that gets us this list. And we're going to be stealing from Shizu. And we're going to be spawning in a Shizu. Getting Degenerate back is way more important than getting our hands on... yeah. Than getting our hands on... Wrath. Even though Wrath does have an ultimate skill, we don't have to instantly get that right away. Hold on. I have some slimes to go drop off. Let's go down. Let's head back to the Hinata Desert and then instantly find a Shizu and get it mad. Because I'm just going to assume that's how it's gonna go. That totally feels right for how this game sometimes is. Anyways, there's all that. Oops, wrong thing. Nope, still wrong thing. Hinata plus Desert Village. And we're going to run this way, past the Orc Lord. That thing is just building up there, and we're not going to run that direction towards Hinata. And I am fully expecting, like, I 100% expect the game to just drop Shizu right in front of us after we get the spawn egg to spawn her in. That feels so in character. We should get Great Sage ready. And did we ever try using Chosen One to tame a Shizu? The answer is yes. I'm almost sure of that. But I'm curious, but I don't remember for sure. I'm like 99% sure. Anyways, Shizu. Degenerate. Ability activation failed. You can go kindly right away. Ability activation failed. Come on. Did the game just crash when I tried to analyze her? Uh-oh, 1 second. Nope, we're good. I just apparently double-clicked the button and the game didn't like it. What skill is it actually hitting on? This is 50%. You've come closer to come on. This should work. Like, BTR, the most recent update of BTR said it changed it, so this should work. I don't have another way to steal Degenerate off of her, and the game kind of broke, and the quest log kind of broke a little bit, specifically on getting Degenerate off of her. I don't already have Degenerate, and I've been okay, no. What skill is it grabbing? Ranged barrier and body double? Am I just getting that unlucky? Come on. Come on. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to get this skill. Like, this should be possible. And Hmm. Do I go with the quest log, or do I say we've already done this and just cheat the skill in if this doesn't work? I think I'm just gonna cheat the skill if this doesn't work, because this should be working. I don't understand why it's not. So I'll see you when this thing works, or when I give up, and then we're probably just cheating to give ourselves the skill, because we should have it. There we go. You can see how many fails there I did. I even double checked, like it even says in here that it can be gotten. Like I double checked this. But thank you very much, Shizu. Now I need to master it. Did we ever master Degenerate originally? I think the answer is no, but I don't remember. This can go on this bar for right now. We don't need analyst on. Crafting, synthesize, separate. Does that train it, or does it have to be trained by synthesis things? Probably through synthesis things. But anyways, with that, we get to fight Ifrit real quick, and we are going to knock you down to half health and consume you. Can I do minor damage to Ifrit, or am I going to straight up kill him? There we go. You need to target a living entity. Come on. There we go. We actually got the synthesized thing to work. We failed it with Ifrit before. But now she's here. And there we go. We get the Any Magic Mask schematic, which we've already eaten on this run. But very, very nice. We have Degenerate. All that's left to do is master this skill. What's going to be the best way to do that? I don't know. I'd never mastered this thing before, did I? I'm going to assume that doing, like, give me that back, please. Doing that into that into, wow, this is kind of weird. That wasn't working right. Okay, so yeah, using the crafting uncrafting table doesn't work. If I were to say do this, take Silk Touch off of that, does this give it training points? I can just give all of those back eventually. I believe the answer is still no. It has to be trained with synthesize. Which that makes this a little bit harder to train. That means we're going to have to go hunt down wild things and consume them, basically. Generate, synthesize. Oh, it might work to train it off of Charybdis cores too. So let's grab the inert Charybdis core we have. That also didn't work. How does this skill get training points then? Oh, that gave us a whole bunch of magicules, though. Perfect. We're actually very close to evolution. I don't know how to train this skill. It needs to be mastered in order to get Raphael. But it doesn't. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. I got 1 training point when I ate Ifrits. This is gonna get a bit tedious, isn't it? There's now spawn eggs for. I think there's a spawn egg in here somewheres for, like, the basic spirits, if I remember correctly. Or you can summon in, like, these ones, and these will probably count, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because this skill doesn't work on things you summon. And I don't think it will work on Hinata's summons either, so it's going to get a bit tedious, just hunting down the exact right mobs. Somehow getting them to low health without killing them, because that's also a problem. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I need to master this skill. It's just a question of how am I going to do it. I don't know. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Oh, moving a little bit fast, I guess. Game's messing up a bit. But I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. I'll try and figure out a good way to do this between episodes. I don't know how I'm going to go about it, though. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Is that a... Hold on. Did I just run into a Fulgen? I don't know, the game just froze. Come on. We good, game? I think we're good. This game has a sense of humor. Ooh, where am I? Hinata is here. Maybe here if I'm being generous. So I cannot go in that direction. But the Fulgen soldiers, or the Falmu soldiers rather, you're in range to beat up. And where is my Reaper? Turn off the Reaper thing real quick so I can actually infinite eater you. I missed. Come on. Do you actually summon extra ones over time, or are those just the ones that were there? I think those were the ones that were there. They just ran slightly away? Hold on, no, that definitely looked like it just spawned in right in front of me. I don't know. Bit of weirdness there. Oh, you, what? What? You're not where I thought you were. You were next to the wrong river. I was wrong. Go away. Go away. That's got it. Is there two Hinatas here? There might actually be two Hinatas here. Either that, or she is going on trips getting in my way. Oh, oh boy, that was close. If Hinata auto-attacked and it wasn't just her spirits, then I was dead right there. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. Oh, that was terrifying. Aha! Never mind. There's actually no problem at all masting Degenerate. You can do these ore from block thing trains it very quickly, actually. Also, I completely forgot that Degenerate was actually a plunderer skill. Like, I knew about Synthesize, where you could steal all of a spiritual mob's HP, but I forgot that Separate actually stole common and extra skills. And like, I never got this skill when we were weak enough to not have all the common and extra skills. But yeah, if you use it on ore, you steal the ore and leave the block behind. That actually works. And I'm assuming if I had bad status effects, it might work there, but I didn't have any bad status effects. In fact, I can't have bad status effects. So yeah, we just get Raphael next time. But that will, in fact, be next time. So for real now, take care, everybody. Okay, so I want to thank everyone so much for watching again. And we need to make a special thank you to the members, the Gaming Tornado, still the one and only. But thank you so much for your support. But for real now, take care, everybody.